What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm Crissyjsway. If you're new to my channel, I do want to invite you to go ahead and click that subscribe button. I think you're going to love it here. If you are a returning subscriber, y'all know the drill. Welcome back to another video. So I know y'all are like, girl, what's going on? You already had a video up and it's gone. So I'm trying to upgrade my content, and I feel like the previous video that I put out, the June reset, just was not giving what it was supposed to give. I feel like it was rushed because I do try to do those videos at the very end of the month, just because I have to finish the month to see where I am with my wins and what I've accomplished and what I did not. And so I recorded the video on the 31st, but what I failed to do is plan out my content and the categories that I wanted to share with you guys. And I was just like, that's not it. Like, girl. On top of which, my daughter has been home with me, and it is very trying to sit and record head talk videos without any disturbances. For example, she's asleep right now, so I'm able to at least start the video. I'm hoping that she doesn't wake up and I can get through it. But if she wakes up, she's gonna be trotting right through that door. And yeah, so let's go ahead and try to get through it. I did go ahead and use Notion on my iPad, and I have a bunch of things written down. Y'all see this? This is all for June. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I have to do that over. So we're splitting it up in categories just because I want to share a little more with you guys. And but we're first going to tackle what I did or did not accomplish for the month of May. So let me go ahead over to my May board and see what we did or did not do. And then this is how I have it checked off. These are the goals that I had for May, and what I checked is what I completed. So for May, I had record and upload a clothing try on haul, which I did, you guys, but it didn't make it to YouTube because the SD card was corrupted somehow. So I lost all that footage, but stay tuned. Take the kids to a water park. Didn't do that. However, we do have plans for a water park trip for Caden's birthday, so that'll be coming up this summer. I wanted to reach 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Did not do that. However, I'm very thankful and grateful for every single one of you who have clicked the subscribe button. And although we're not at 3,000, we're very, very close. And I really feel this is going to be the month to hit that. So y'all can help me out by sharing out the videos and telling your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay. And then workout 4 to 5 times a week. I did do that, so I have a check mark by that. My workouts right now consist of me just walking. I'm trying to do like 1.5 miles to 2 miles every time I walk, and I've been very consistent with that for the most part. Been closing my rings like crazy. I will leave those across the screen, y'all, because when I tell you, your girl, yeah, she, compared to what my rings were looking like from the beginning of the year until May, yeah, I could definitely see a difference. So I'm gonna try to like beat that every time. Take a Pilates class. I told you guys I wanted to try Pilates for the first time. I have not done that yet. I think I'm a little intimidated by Pilates and as a whole, and then to go alone, it's kind of like I don't even know if she's ready for that yet, but we'll see. I didn't put it on my board this month because it kind of like fell to the back. I'm just kind of like, I'm not too pressed right now. If I go, I go. I don't. I'm more so pressed to kind of keep up with my workouts and take my workouts up a notch and start like strength training and things like that. So that's what I'm focused on. Juice. I personally have not been juicing. However, Sean has, and I've been drinking what he's juicing. So we're an item. I've been juicing. He made me a iron drink. It was red beets, pineapples, apples, and ginger, and it was so good because I do not like beets, y'all. I don't. And when I tell y'all I'm gonna go down and have me a cup as soon as I'm done this video, it's so good. Study and pass my classes. I did do that. I am still carrying my 4.0. I passed both classes with an A, and now I am taking 2 more classes for the summer semester. Go on a picnic. Yes, we did do that. If you guys did not see that vlog, I will definitely leave it up at the top of the screen. Y'all can watch that video when you guys are done with this one. But initially it was supposed to be a Mother's Day vlog. But I was like, I just wasn't in the mood for that on Mother's Day. And it was so much more sentimental to have it with rain, and I felt so good about it. Like, I was just like, oh, like, it was just, yeah, it warmed my little heart. And then she really, really enjoyed it, so I'm glad that it all happened the way it happened. So I did do the picnic. Finish our bedroom. Our master bedroom's downstairs. We're turning that into a wardrobe. It's the messiest room of the house. Has always been since we moved in here. But I have a feeling once we get the wardrobe done, it's going to be my favorite room of the house. So we sleep upstairs because that's where the kids were. And we're trying to get Rain to her room. She slept in there last night, came in our room at like 5 this morning, and she's in our bed now. But because of that, the room is a lot smaller, and so it really wasn't a lot to do. So I just got some wall decor, some curtains, the bed, blankets, things like that. So we pretty much have everything together for the room, but we do need to hang the curtain still and hang up one of the wall pieces. So is the room complete as far as like done? Everything is up? No. But as far as needing to buy anything else for it, yes. So I'm gonna check that off as I win. And then update my wardrobe. As y'all can see, your girl is getting orders after orders after orders, honey. I think I have an order coming in this week. Might be even one popping up today. I'm not sure. But I have been ordering out the wazoo, okay? And I've been getting Fashion Nova, Shein, Temu. We've been going to Ross, TJ Maxx. The girl's been shopping. So I do have pretty much a whole new wardrobe. And I absolutely love my wardrobe. It feels really good to finally start dressing how I want to dress and not just kind of settling for athleisure and just like lounge wear just because that's what I'm comfortable in. Now that I'm losing weight and have lost a good amount of weight in inches, I'm very much so comfortable with getting dressed now. I'm looking good in my clothes and it's keeping me motivated. Like, I look at my own pictures and motivate myself to get up and go walking when I don't feel like it. So yeah, we definitely accomplished that. Now, one thing I will say is right now I'm not at my goal weight, so I am still buying a lot of fast fashion, which to me, it's not high quality pieces, of course. But as I get closer to my weight loss goal and eventually hit my weight loss goal, then I will be investing into quality clothing pieces like from Zara, Micah's, and things like that. So stay tuned. But right now, we're just going to focus on, things that quick fashion, because I'm going to be out of it. Like this time next year, I'm not going to be wearing a size 18. So, yeah, who's investing into quality when it's not going to be what it's going to be, But yeah. And then I had to go to buy Rain her bike. We were this close to buying her bike one day, and we took her to the park. And then afterwards, we were all kind of like drained, and we were like, bump it, let's just do it another day. And before I knew it, the month was over. And I don't think I was like pushing it because she didn't seem too pressed about it. But it's coming. It's definitely coming. In fact, I'm recording this video now on June 3rd. So we have purchased her bike. We purchased her bike on June 1st. So not a win for May, but definitely a win for June. Baby girl has her bike. She's been riding. She's probably going to go ride today. And I'm trying to get her good and on her training wheels so that they can come off by the end of the summer. So we'll see. But yeah, she does have her bike now. And then I wanted to book a staycation or like a mini getaway. We were going to do that, and then we didn't. I was just kind of like, I have this thing where I look up the price for stuff, and I'm like, a weekend to be 30 minutes from home to pay $600, it doesn't sit with me. Like, I'm like, no, no, no. The first thing that comes to my mind is mortgage. Like, I'm like, that is money that can be going towards our mortgage. Like, why am I going to pay to sleep in somebody's dusty hotel room down the street from the house? You know what I mean? Like, if it was to be an actual trip, take a flight somewhere where I have to stay the night, obviously, then yeah. I just couldn't wrap my mind around it, y'all. Now, if I could have stayed at like a little cheap hotel, like a La Quinta Inn or something like that, Best Western or whatever, for like $85 a night, then okay, maybe, you know. But the vibe that I want personally is I want to be able to enjoy the room. So I want amenities, you know what I mean? Like, so I just was like, no, that's not it. So we didn't do that. But I might one day, who knows? I don't know. Sean is like total opposite of me when it comes to money. Like, he's just like enjoy life, spend your money, that's what it's for, it'll come back. Whereas I have a different relationship with money, and I think we both balance each other out with it, because I'm not gonna say I have the best outlook, and I'm not gonna say he has the best outlook, but sometimes I have a fear of spending my money, because I'm just like, what if, you know, or we might need it for this, or what, you know. And I that's not really a good relationship to have with money necessarily. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day, y'all. So one thing that I did want to start implementing is, and I'll leave it across the screen, I wanted to start implementing my stats in my YouTube studio. YouTube sends you your monthly stats at the end of each month or the beginning of the next month, and it lets you know how many likes you've had in total, how many shares you've had, how many comments you've had in the last 28 days. So for the month of May, I had 217 likes, 21 shares, and 49 comments. It also shows you when your viewers are on YouTube, which is why I have not buckled down to have a consistent schedule just yet, because I need to really like hone in on when my viewers are online. Obviously that's when you want to post, is when most of your subscribers are available to watch. And so in the bright purple areas are when my viewers are online the most. And as you can see, it ranges from, like, most of the time, Friday, Saturday seems to be a good day, Monday is pretty much a good day, and Sunday. And then it gives you the time frames. So I'm just kind of playing around with it and then watching my stats and seeing, like, okay, well, I uploaded a video on Sunday at 6 o'clock. I uploaded a video on Wednesday at 12. Sunday may have had 30 views in the first 2 hours, whereas Wednesday maybe had 5. You get what I'm saying? All in all, I'm still just trying to really pay attention to the algorithm. I'm trying to learn it all still. It's still new to me because I never put forth that effort to really learn the algorithm and how my back office really works. I was just picking up the camera, recording, and posting, y'all. So, like, I really want to take it serious and treat it like a business, because ultimately that's what I want it to be for me, and me working with brands, getting paid and things like that. That's what it ultimately is. You know what I'm saying? So that's goal. So stay tuned for more. I'll definitely be sharing my stats with you guys. It also lets you know, like, most viewers were new to your channel, 90%, and then returning viewers from me is 10%, which means only 10% of people who click the subscribe button on my channel watch my videos, which is like crazy, because I'm like, dang, that means like my shorts or my old weight loss videos are what's pulling people in, you know what I'm saying? And so although they may be subscribing, they're not returning to watch. And so that's where I'm like, all right, what do I need to do differently? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get there. And then it says people watch your channel 4.8 thousand times, and that's starting from December to May, but I don't know if that's just May or not. I think that's just May. And then it says, here's what you got up to in May. It has 10 videos, 11 shorts, and 6 posts. The posts are always going to be under my community tab. I am trying to up that every month. So last month, I don't remember what it was, but it definitely wasn't 10 videos and it definitely wasn't 11 shorts. So I'm just trying to do more of that and, you know, get better as we grow. So that is my monthly goals that I met or did not meet for the month of May. Let's go ahead and dive into June and see what we got. So for June, I told you guys I am being a little more, I don't know, what am I trying to say? I don't know. I have more categories to share with you guys. So my categories are personal, health and wellness, social media / business, career, school, finance, relationship / family, and spiritual. So I thought those were really good goals and categories to share with you guys, and I have everything broken down into those categories. So under personal, my first goal is to come up with a schedule for time management. I told you guys I picked up 2 additional classes this summer, and it's different from just having my one at a time, because now I have 2 of everything due at the same time, and so it's double the work, and I have to make sure that I put the time in throughout the week and do a little bit at a time, because y'all already know I was racing against the clock in my old classes, and I'm like, okay, the essays due Sunday, I'm gonna start it and finish it Sunday. And I'm like, to do 2 essays on a Sunday, that's a no for me. So I have to set aside time throughout the week and just come up with a better schedule that will work. My second goal is to learn Notion, which clearly your girl's teaching herself. I'm also watching some YouTube videos on how to learn Notion and reading up about it. So far so good. I really like it. I want to book a massage, and I also want to book another chiropractor adjustment. Y'all, when he did that last adjustment to my neck, y'all, that snap, crackle, and pop, it was such an amazing adjustment. Whatever he did just fixed the issue. I haven't had not a inkling of pain in my neck, so I'm like, oh well, I don't need to go back. But I do want to go back because I do still have like some back pain. I am still sitting a lot, you know, I'm walking a lot now too, and I just feel like it's routine maintenance at this point to get adjustments. So I'm gonna try to book an adjustment and a massage at least once a month. Moving on to health and wellness. My first goal in that category is to get out of the 270s as far as my weight is concerned. I am just playing around in the 270s and I don't know why. I weighed in this morning at 275 and I'm like, girl, I wanted to pick the scale up and throw it out the window. And I'm just like, girl, stop getting on the damn scale. Like, for real, just stop getting on it, because, you know. But I don't know, y'all. I really want to see at least 268, you know. 269, I feel like that's still 270, so let me get into 268. But I do feel like we're going to knock that out in June because I have plans to up my workout. Stay tuned for that. Second goal for health and wellness is drink fresh beet juice daily. So Sean went out and bought some more beets. He made a whole big picture of it. So I'm gonna be drinking at least a glass or 2 a day, and also taking my iron supplements with it. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. I want to up my fitness goals on my watch, which I did set those. I had my calorie goal to 900 calories a day. I had my move goal or stand goal to 12 hours. I had my fitness ring set to 30 minutes. And then when I worked out for 30 minutes, that ring will close. So I upped everything. I did 900 to 1,000. I did my workout from 30 minutes to 45 minutes. And I kept my stand the same because I'm just like 12 hours a day. Like, come on. So I did that already. And then I want to close my rings at least 20 days this month. And I think that'll be a really good goal. And no fast food. Almost broke that. I almost broke that yesterday. We stopped to get rain something to eat real quick, and I almost took a couple of her fries. But I was like, oh no, it's June. That's on your goal board. Like, you can't break it that early in the month. So I was like, no, we're not gonna do it. And then my final goal in that area is to take my take my vitamins and my iron as well as my medication daily. I have been slacking on my iron, my vitamins, and my medication. That's crazy because it's like, girl, you need your medication for real. And I need my iron, but definitely need to take my blood thinners like I'm supposed to, y'all. I'm just so tired of sticking myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of sticking myself in my stomach. I have bruises all on my stomach. I have knots all on my stomach that take a very long time to go away. I'm over it. And I have to keep doing it because I'm supposed to be on blood thinners for 6 months, and my first month was February, so I got the rest of the summer to do this, and I'm just kind of like, I'm annoyed. So like, I didn't take my blood thinners last night, and I'm going to take them this morning. I've been just taking them once a day instead of twice, but I really have to get back on it because it's nothing to play around with. So yeah. We'll get it back together. But yeah, get my vitamins in, get my iron in, and my medication in daily the way I'm supposed to be taking it, because what's the point of getting healthy and doing all this if you slacking in another area that's still gonna cause health issues? Make it make sense. Moving on to the next category, social media and business. My first goal is to hit 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I definitely feel like June is going to be the month for that. Secondly, I want to lock in 2 paid brand deals. I've had a few paid brand deals, but y'all, they want to pay me like $60, $100. You know what I'm saying? And although like right now I'm not considered a huge YouTuber to them or whatever the case, that's fine. I still know that there's UGC creators out there that make money, never show their face, don't upload a video or anything like that. They take a picture and send it to the brand. Like, so if I could do that, you know, I'm like, I just want to get 2 good paid deals. And I don't really have a goal, but I want to start no less than $200. Like, come on. So we'll see how that goes. Post more on TikTok. I kind of feel like I let TikTok kind of like fall to the side once they had like that whole like ban thing going on. I was like, well, ain't no point of me investing my blood, sweat, and tears and content if, you know, it's not even going to be anymore. On top of which, I don't know, it's so weird to me. I feel like I get notifications that I have a new follower, but then my following count is the same. It's just the weirdest thing. Like, I'm stuck at like 1352, 54 or something like that. And I'm like 1,354. Like, I've been at that amount for months and I just don't get it, but whatever. Batch podcast episodes. I am supposed to be uploading a podcast episode on my podcast channel, Talks with Crissy J, weekly every Thursday, 12 noon Eastern time. Was doing good for the first few weeks, and then I kind of fell off since Rain has been home with me. It's just really hard to, like I said, you know, record, and especially a podcast. So I need to batch record. So like right now, I'm finding the time to get this video out. This is when I would be recording a podcast, and I can maybe get 2 episodes in while she's still asleep. If I would have gotten up earlier though, y'all, I definitely could have, because she's definitely not getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But that's how I'm going to have to do it. I'm going to have to record more than 1 episode so I can have it in the queue. So yeah, that's goal. Subscribe to Talks with Crissy J if you have not done so already. Post at least 6 to 8 YouTube shorts on my fitness channel. I do have a fitness channel. It's called Crissy J Fit. That also is in the link in the description box. And I only have 3 subscribers over there, y'all. So I'm like, I'm not about to sit here. Hold on, that's loud. This is what I go through all day, every day. Yeah. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and record videos, put the time in to edit and all of that, and I only have 3 subscribers. It is a lot to start a channel from scratch. I kind of was like, bump it, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm like, girl, just do it. Like, if anything, this is for you and you to be able to look back on. So with that being said, YouTube has made it very clear that they are pushing short form content. So that's the route I'm going in. I'm like, okay, that's cool and easy for me. So I'm just going to do my little short form content and just keep doing that, and then that way it'll ease its way into the algorithm, and I'll start to grow from there. And I think that that's good enough to start. And then once I get my momentum and I have some subscribers, then I can start doing like, you know, shorter workout videos. But I probably will still keep it to like a 15-minute minimum video. Like I'm not gonna do like 30 or nothing like that. So I'm gonna try to keep them short on that channel regardless, because I'm already doing a lot. Okay, so yeah. Schedule June content for my vlog channel. I should have definitely done that like 2 weeks ago, and I have not done that. Shame on me. But yeah, I need to do that so I can kind of get an idea of the videos I want to have this month, because I don't want it to always just be vlogs. I'm not always doing nothing all the time, y'all. I live a nice slow life, you know. I got a little something going on every now and then, but aside from that, I am just a mom working from home on my grind to retire myself at a comfortable age and be able to be there for my children when they get to hit their 20s and still need handouts. Because y'all know my broke best friends, okay? They gonna be needing mama. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to not do what I'm doing for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? So yeah, business wise, I want to work on She's a Modish. My anticipated launch for that is a June 24th, and if y'all pay attention to the number, it is 624-426-246. It's your girl's lucky numbers. So I want to launch that day. And if you haven't watched the vlog, I shared in the vlog a couple of vlogs back that the way I'm doing it is going to be more of like a resale, gently used or new items, and it's going to be from various brands, you know, just as long as it's in good shape and everything like that. So you might get some Shein pieces, some Fashion Nova pieces, some Temu pieces, you know, Marshalls, Ross, wherever. Like if I go somewhere and I see something at a thrift store and I'm like, oh, this is fly, someone will like it, whatever the case, it's gonna go on She's Modish. That way I am in complete control of the quality and what it is that's being sent to my customers, and I am actually going to be sending it, versus before pictures were deceiving. We'll leave it there. And then last goal in that category is to create a brand pitch template and a portfolio, just to kind of push myself to brands, because that's goal. Moving on to career, I want to stay on top of my cases at work and not let them fall to the wayside. I've been in training for like over a month, it seems, and some of my cases were falling behind, but I have to continue to stay on top of my cases no matter what. So that's my goal, is to not let my cases become overdue. And then complete all of my trainings on time. I had like 2 trainings at work I was supposed to do by a certain deadline, and one of them or 2 of them I did like 2 days late. One was like a day after, and another one was 2 days. So I'm usually really good with getting my trainings and stuff done on time prior to the deadline, and I'm like, oh, I didn't like that. So yeah, I need to stay on top of that. And then as far as school, I want to submit all of my assignments at least one day before the due date. It just gives me time to kind of like chill and not have to like stress and worry like, oh, I have to submit that today, I gotta respond to classmates today. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, your daggone assignment is in, chill. Like, and I can take my time and, you know, get my work done. And then I want to keep up my 4.0. I don't want to think past that, but I'm not gonna be too hard on myself. Like, I just want to make sure I maintain A's and B's. Like, you know, I'm not gonna like put too much pressure to be like straight A's, because I've never been a straight A student my whole life, and so if I end up being one now, I'm okay with that. I'll take it. But I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. Like, girl, if you get a B, it's cool, you pass. Like, you did the best you could. As long as I do the best that I can do, that's all that matters. And the last goal in that category is to be more active in my discussion posts. I feel like the minimum to respond, like the minimum peer interaction, are me to respond to 2 of my classmates, and I'll be keeping it at 2. Sometimes I might do 3, but I feel like I need to do a little more. Like, I be getting alerts and I'm like, such and such, such and such. Same person responded to like 5, 6 people, and I'm like, let me just do that and just kind of like go above and beyond. I do the bare minimum, you know. Moving on to the category of finances, I want to do a subscriptions purge. I did this like a couple years back, and y'all, I was paying over $200 a month in subscriptions that I was not using, and they were all coming from Amazon. Like, what? I was like, oh no, cancel.
When you realize you've been paying $9.71 a month per subscription, cancel.
And they were nice enough to refund me, so that was cool. But y'all, I need to go through that again, do a nice little purge, get rid of stuff I'm not, using. I did it the other day, and I'm like, I don't even watch TV like that. HBO Max, Stars, like I be forgetting now I'm paying for this stuff, because you like $9.99, $5.99, $3.99. You're not missing that, so. But it adds up. It definitely adds up. So I canceled some subscriptions, and I'm going to make sure I go back in and double and triple check. Get gutters installed. We really need to get gutters in the house. Like, I wish that they put gutters on the damn houses, but they don't. And yeah, but we really need to get those installed. We had a estimate about a year ago when we moved in, very affordable. So I'm like, let's just go ahead and be adults and get the gutters put on the damn house. It's one of them things where it's like, I don't want to pay $1,500 to get something just put on the house like that. I'm never gonna that I feel like isn't beneficial to me. But to be honest, y'all, we need gutters. I think I've showed you guys in plenty of vlogs, when it rains, it pours, because there's no gutters, so it's pouring off the roof, and it beats the ground in that one spot, which messes up your grass. It creates, and then it just is a mess. So we need to get gutters. Okay, so that's the goal. And then I want to get Rain into a summer camp. We're trying to get her into like the camp that's at the gymnastics place. I'm just trying to work with them to see okay, what are your hours? Trying to figure out a schedule and how we can maneuver it between between Sean, myself, and possibly my mom every now and then. I don't know, because my mom's going through a lot. But between me and Sean, we're just trying to come up with a schedule, trying to get her a little more active and not just at daycare all the time. So we'll see how that goes. But worst case scenario, they do still have her spot being held for her at daycare. So. And then I want to pay towards our HOA bill in advance. That way that's a bill that y'all ain't gonna lie, I completely forgot about. I'm like, they don't bill us every month, and they don't bill us. It's like an email or something. I don't know. I'm like, why are y'all emailing me a bill? I never signed up for paperless with you guys. Send me the damn bill in the mail, because especially if y'all don't send it every month, I'm not thinking about that bill every month. It's like every 3 or something like that. I don't know, but just send me the bill for the year so we can get it done. So that's my goal. I want to knock out HOA for the year, because I can't. And then I don't have a set amount I want to save this month, so I just put to save what I realistically can. It's summertime. We're going to be doing some stuff with the kids. Caden is now in a different state from us, so I'm helping him out more financially, just because I'm still his mom, and I still gotta take care of him and provide for him. So when he asks me for stuff, I'm cash apping him, and we just it's a lot around this time of year, so I don't have a set goal on how much I'm going to save. So whatever I'm able to save, just throw it in the box. You know what I'm saying? Last night, I found a $50 bill in one of my purses. I was like, okay, let me just throw it in the box, because I forgot I had it anyway. So I'm not missing it. So yeah. And then I want to pay off my furniture. I told you guys we purchased furniture, and I also let you guys know that we were using credit all last month because of that influential guy. I'll put it in here if y'all didn't see it in the first video I uploaded. I'll go ahead and insert the clip here.
So I use the safest form of payment that exists on the face of the earth, and that is a credit card. Credit card. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover card. Not debit credit, but credit card. Every day of my life, I spend their money. I don't spend my money. My money sits in a money market account. It earns interest. Actually, nobody knows where it is because it's not exposed to anybody to find it. It's just sitting there. I go to the dry cleaner, I give them my card. I pick up the groceries, I give them my card. I put fuel in my boat on the weekend, I use my card. I pay the marina to keep my boat in the water all year long. They put the rent on my credit card. I travel all over the world. While I wait to get reimbursed, I use my credit card. If I need euros, I go to the ATM machine, I use my credit card. I'm not going to use my debit card to get euros overseas or pounds in Great Britain. And every day I use my card, and then if I pay the bill in full or part of the bill, my credit score goes up. So I'm building credit while I'm using that credit card.
So yeah, y'all, I took his little advice, okay, and I was spending on credit. So now this month I'm just paying everything back. I actually like paid a lot back when I got paid this past week, and I was just like, oh, is that how this thing is gonna go? Okay, well, we'll see. So I don't know, we'll see. But I can say my credit score went up 10 points. So I don't know if that was from that or what, but you know, as long as it's going up in the right direction, who cares? So that's that. I'm gonna pay the furniture off, and then in relationship and family category, I want Sean and I to take a date and try a new restaurant. Come on, drive. I feel like they driving like 3 miles an hour. And then I want to take a low budget road trip. Low budget. Okay. Because yeah, we need to keep it low budget. And then I need to pay for Caden's ticket to fly down here. He's probably going to fly down here at some point this summer for about 2 weeks or so. Spend some time with us and his grandmother. So I need to figure that out. And then we need to actually book the water trip for the end of July. Caden's birthday is August 5th. So I want us all to like book that trip. And then in the last category, spiritual, I want to read my Bible daily. I feel like I have my daily devotion. Jesus Calling is a devotion that I have, and I love that devotional, but it lists the scriptures out, like it writes the scriptures out that it's referencing instead of just putting the script like the, you know, Matthew 4:16 or something like that. So I don't open my Bible as much, and I don't like that, you know. So yeah, I want to start reading my Bible, like actually reading chapters and like, you know, studying my Bible. I want to also attend faith chat and Bible study weekly. I kind of fell off, and I feel like whenever I take on something falls to the wayside. The last thing I want to fall to the wayside is my relationship with God, because He is why all of this is even possible and why I have what I have and why I'm so blessed. And the last thing I want to do, you know, so I have to figure out a way to still be consistent with my faith-based community. Now, the Girl Live community, they start their Bible study on Tuesdays at 7. I don't get off work until 8 o'clock on Tuesdays. So it's hard for me to join in on those calls sometimes because I'm working, especially like if I'm on an escalation or I'm actually like dealing with someone. But when I'm not or remember to, I'm like, okay, let me jump on, I'm good. But the issue that I have, or that I'm finding that I'm running into, I can't say I have an issue. I don't have an issue with it. But what's hindering me from being consistent with that particular study is that sometimes the study goes until like 10 o'clock at night. And that is like too late for me. So I have to have it be more like on a schedule, you know, like if it starts at 7, if it's an hour and a half, I gotta be off by 8:30. And I know that there's no like, you have to stay in, you know what I mean? Like I get that I can just kind of log off, but I don't like logging off in the middle of worship, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like what I battle with that one. So I kind of like catch it when I can catch it, but I absolutely love that one. I love her prayer and how she prays and things like that. So, but I just got to figure out, and if I can, like I said, be more better with my time management, then I won't really have much to do. Where when I get off work, I can just jump, you know, get on the call and kind of like go to bed from there. But it is me coming literally straight out of work and into it, and then the night is like it's the end of the night. So it's kind of hard because I still have things I have to do after shower. I got to get myself to, you know what I'm saying? So it's a bit of a struggle to attend that one consistently. Prior to me being introduced to that one though, I was also doing Faith Chat with Rihanna, and I love that one as well. That one started at 6 and it was on Thursdays, which was my day off, so it worked out a lot better for me. But once I joined once I started joining in on the calls with the Girl Live community, I let the daggone Faith Chat fall to the wayside. And I'm like, I can actually balance both. So my goal is to do 2 of each a month. And that will give me a 1 Faith Chat Bible study a week, which, you know. So we'll see how it goes. All in all, I just want to be in a Bible study weekly. Go to church. We went to church yesterday. I had a really, really good time. The service was so bomb. Like, I love that church. I think we found a church home, y'all. I really, really like it a lot. So we went there, but I want to go more consistently. And so that's goal. And then post in the daily grace chat at work. We have a work Faith Chat that I absolutely love. A few of my co-workers who are God-fearing created it, and we inspire each other, motivate each other, pray for one another. And I just feel like I haven't been posting a lot in that chat lately, especially with me being in training, but I want to make that the first thing I do. Like, when I turn my computer on and I'm done reading my daily devotion, share my devotional with them, share a prayer with them for the day, you know, just catch up on the chat, pray for whoever needs prayer and things like that. So that is my goal. And my monthly read, I was going to read Atomic Habits again, just because I feel like I need to incorporate some more new habits, get some structure with my schedule. But I can't find the book, y'all. It's somewhere around here, but I don't want to waste time looking for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the book that I originally was going to read, which is called On Purpose. I'll link it in the description box below if you want to check it out. So I'm going to read that book this month, and that'll be what I read. And I'll let you guys know my review on that book. Last month, my book that I read or finished was The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Really good book. It just had areas in it where it did not keep me attention-wise. And so that's why it took me so long to go finish that book, because that was actually my April read. But we got through it. I do love how that book referenced scriptures, you know, so whatever. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. So that pretty much wraps up my goals for this month. I feel like we tackled all the categories that I could possibly think of. It was way more detailed, so y'all can kind of like get an idea of what it really is, which you know, looking at my goal board is cool, but I have so many more deeper goals than just like what y'all see on my vision board. But also on my goal board though, y'all do see like an entryway table, and the goal is to get that for the foyer. It's been a struggle because I'm just like, I want to get the right piece, but we'll see. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, y'all, that wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, go ahead and click that subscribe button, comment below, and let me know what some of your goals are for the month of June, and let's go ahead and tackle them together, y'all, because we got this. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.